Hello and good evening, all of you. I hope you are having a very nice day, and I welcome you all to the detailed current affairs session of Alpha IS Academy. So, today we are discussing something which is very dear to our heart, and I would like to give a disclaimer before we start the video that we respect all religion and we do not intend to harm anybody's religious sentiments, and the opinions given in this video is from a exam perspective, and we do not we have taken this opinions from different newspapers and have done a detailed analysis and given some of our opinion, and mostly is from newspaper. So it's just a critical analysis of the hijab versus secular Indian secularism controversy that took place and which is still in news, and we are here to give you a critical analysis of it. What are its constitutional point of view, what is are its legal point of view, what are its moral point of view, and how we should approach this thing. So again, I would say that we do not intend to hurt anybody's religious sentiments, and it's our opinion. You may subscribe or not. We are happy in both the cases. So let's begin. So what has happened is, that many Muslim female students in Karnataka schools were banned from attending the classes. So now a debate arises that the hijab, and another is the concept of Indian secularism, जो कि ओवर द टाइम बहुत ग्रो हुआ है. ठीक है, इंडियन सेकुलरिज्म जो है वेस्टर्न सेकुलरिज्म से बहुत अलग है. एंड वी ऑल हैव डिफरेंट डेफिनेशंस ऑफ सेकुलरिज्म, बट फॉर मी एज अ पर्सन सेकुलरिज्म इज रिस्पेक्टिंग ऑल ओपिनियंस एंड respecting others feelings also, and giving respect to everyone. In fact, I would say that it reminds me of one of my friend who used to always say to me that, man, your freedom to raise or your freedom to move your arm ends at the tip of my nose. So that is the thought I subscribe to. आपकी फ्रीडम तब तक है जब तक मुझे दिक्कत नहीं हो रही है. और देखिए, दिक्कत ऐसी नहीं कि ज़बरदस्ती की दिक्कत पैदा हो. वो दिक्कत जो होनी चाहिए वो लॉजिकल होनी चाहिए. ठीक है, और वो जो दिक्कत है वो सही में दिक्कत होनी चाहिए, वो दिक्कत बनाई नहीं जानी चाहिए. सो विल जस्ट by critically analyzing, we'll start by asking some questions that are: is hijab a choice? If hijab is a religious completion, does it upholds gender equality and modern society values? Is banning hijab a violation of fundamental rights? If Muslim girls in all conscience believe hijab is integral to their faith, should court also accept it? And banning hijab can defend the Indian secularism, or for that matter vice versa. That is that, if you are wearing hijab, does it defend Indian secularism? So first question is of more logic to it. So we'll deal this issue in light of these questions. So we have done some analysis and we'll just quickly go through it. Now, hijab is a personal choice. What you wear is a personal choice, and there is nothing wrong in wearing an attire if the individual feels more comfortable and empowered in it. Now, there was a counter argument to it that what if the women come in a bikini dress? Of course, that is also more comfortable and it looks more empowered. But then I think we have to stop somewhere, and decency should be taken into consideration. It should be taken into consideration. But then again, our intellectual friends will say, now decency is subjective. It is the eyes of the beholder where the beauty lies. I accept, but then I cannot have opinion on everything. That's my thinking. So we'll go through the next point. If hijab isn't a choice but a religious obligation, it violates gender equality. Now this is the thought which I थिंक इज़ वेरी नाइस एंड विच आई सब्सक्राइब टू, कि भाई अगर वो चॉइस नहीं है ना तो फिर उसमें दिक्कत है, अगर वो ज़बरदस्ती थोपा जा रहा है तो फिर उसमें दिक्कत है, फिर वो जेंडर इक्वालिटी के अगेंस्ट भी है और वो मॉडर्न सोसाइटी प्रिंसिपल जो है उसके अगेंस्ट भी है. ओके, एंड इफ़ इट वायलेट्स जेंडर इक्वालिटी, आप कहते हो कि भाई जेंडर इक्वालिटी गई भाड़ में, हम तो इसको ज़बरदस्ती इम्प्लाई करेंगे या ऑब्लिगेट करेंगे, then our thinking is that it is a regressive approach and it has no place in modern society. In fact, by an example of Saudi Arabia, I will like to tell you that His Highness the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mr. Mohammed bin Salman, has done some reforms which is needed, which is need of the time. आप किसी भी एक वर्ग को दबा के नहीं रख सकते हो एक बहुत लंबे समय तक, अगर वो दबा रहेगा तो वो एक बारूद बन जाता है. तो वट ही हैज़ डन इज दैट वुमेन विल नो लॉन्गर नीड टू वेयर द फुल ब्लैक कवरिंग, दैट इज़ अबाया, इन पब्लिक एंड कैन ड्राइव. यू नो, इनफैक्ट सऊदी अरेबिया अभी कुछ कपल ऑफ ईयर्स बैक तक डिड नॉट अलाउ और डिड नॉट गिव लाइसेंस टू वुमेन ड्राइवर्स, विच वॉज अ वेरी रिग्रेसिव प्रैक्टिस. है ना, आपको लगेगा यार कहाँ हम मार्च पे जाने की बात कर रहे हैं और कहाँ वी स्टिल फॉलो दिस काइंड ऑफ practices. But you know, everything or every practice has to be understood in a particular context of that region, geographically, historically, and in terms of religious states, religion. Okay, and I would tell you that Saudi Arabia is still one of the most conservative country in the world. So what we believe is that freedom of choice is an important principle in modern society. So I think that wearing of hijab should be a personal choice, and it should be left to the concerned person that if she wants to wear it or not. In fact, Supreme Court and शिरूर मठ में जो जजमेंट आया था 1954 में, which said that religion covers all beliefs and practices integral to that religion. How would they decide whether hijab is integral to Islam or not? In fact, the debate has now been scaled down that is wearing hijab an essential religious practice or not. Essential religious practice, and same was the question, if you remember, which was raised during the Sabrimala temple controversy, and it is up to the judiciary of this country and wisdom of the judges that they should come out of a solution which is a win-win for all. In fact, we would like to quote some examples. In countries like Kosovo, Azerbaijan, Tunisia, and to some extent in Turkey, the hijab is banned in schools, universities, and government buildings. In other Muslim countries like Indonesia, Malaysia, Morocco, Brunei, Maldives, and Somalia, it's optional. Now see, I told you ना कि एक ही प्रैक्टिस है, एक जगह वो बैंड है, एक जगह वो ऑप्शनल है, और कंट्रीज लाइक अफगानिस्तान और ईरान में वो मैंडेटरी है, वो भी बाय लॉ. तो the context of anything should be seen geographically and historically and in terms of their religion. In fact, the Kerala High Court, in a case in which Union of India was involved in 2016, said that the covering of the head forms a part of essential religious practice in Islam and is therefore protected under Article 21, subclause 1, Article 25, सब क्लॉज 1 ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. और ये राइट सिर्फ 3 ग्राउंड्स पे ली जा सकती है या वेव की जाती है. कि वेव की जाती है मतलब अगर इफ़ इट हर्ट्स पब्लिक ऑर्डर, इफ इट हर्ट्स मोरालिटी, एंड इफ इट इज़ अफेक्टिंग समबडीज हेल्थ, देन दिस फंडामेंटल राइट ऑफ योर्स कैन बी टेकन. बट आई डोंट थिंक दैट वेयरिंग अ हिजाब disturbs a public order in any way or disturbs morality in any particular way, और हेल्थ तो मतलब किसी के कुछ कपड़े पहनने से दूसरे की हेल्थ पे क्या ही फ़र्क पड़ेगा. तो आई डोंट थिंक, एंड वी कैन नॉट डिफेंड आर secularism. Indian secularism is very elastic and very flexible in terms. We cannot say that the church is the state or the religion of the state is Christianity. वो वेस्टर्न सेकुलरिज्म की बातें हैं. वी आर अ वेरी सेकुलर कंट्री एंड सेकुलरिज्म इन आर कंट्री इज़ वेरी फ्लेक्सिबल, और वो काफ़ी रूम देता है, काफ़ी फ्रीडम देता है चीज़ों में. ठीक है. सो इनफैक्ट जो फ्रांस में जो कहानी हुई थी बुड़के को लेकर ही या हेड कवरिंग को लेकर, और कर्नाटका के वर्जन में क्या डिफरेंस है कि फ्रांस में पब्लिक डिस्प्ले ऑफ ऑल रिलीजियस सिंबल्स इज़ नॉट अलाउड. ठीक है. ऑल रिलीजियस सिंबल, कोई भी रिलीजियस सिंबल अगर आपने पहना है तो उसको पब्लिक डिस्प्ले अलाउड नहीं है. बट दैट इज़ नॉट द केस विद इंडिया. तो इंडिया का जो सेकुलरिज्म है वो अलग है. So now we'll conclude and do a little analysis that hijab is an age-old form of modest, and we reiterate it in our lecture that it is an age-old form of modest dress practiced by Muslim women and also by various other groups in different names. It has never been an obstacle to identity and progress. I guess that many powerful women in this world wear hijab, and they are at such a position where we all would love to go. So I don't think that wearing a hijab obstructs their identity or their progress in any way. And it is time for us to focus on that we should empower all women, including Muslim women, by ensuring their access to education, employment and public safety. देखो, जो हमारा फोकस होना चाहिए वो उनके एजुकेशन पे, एम्प्लॉयमेंट पे, उनकी सेफ्टी पे होना चाहिए. रादर व्हाट वी आर डिस्कसिंग इज़ XY थिंग्स. मतलब काम की चीज़ को छोड़ के हम सब कुछ कर रहे हैं. सो विल कंक्लूड इज विद दैट with enhanced power will come increased agency to transform gender norms if and when women themselves choose to do so. So with that statement I'll conclude, and I hope you all will like it. I thank you all for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow. Thank you and take care.